Welcome back to Tran Wins Tactics Ogre. We're going to head north towards Brantyn Castle. Win with the cleric in the battle party. Perform an action to exorcise an undead enemy and obtain a buff card. Unfortunately, we have a maximum deployment of 8, so we will not be accomplishing the first sub-objective of having a cleric in the party, but it's only experience. The reason for that is we are going to introduce 7 new members of the subscriber army. First, we have E.G., Starfire 00100, Grounded Gaming, Gerald Kolmesk, Mirian 112, George Juana, and D19X0 or times 0. I did end up making his name Denon, which is very similar to Denim, but it was unintentional. I looked up what D19 times 0 might be, and the closest thing to it was that. Before you embark to Brantyn Castle, you may want to consider bringing characters or equipment that allows you to wade through water, having a witch or warlock ready to recruit golems, and having a dragoon for a sub-objective.
So you do move against Brigantis, Denim of Goliath?
Denim, you say? Then we are betrayed. Cursed sister.
Nothing I can't handle, Cressida. Go now. Inform Master Nybeth of our visitor.
What? And leave you here alone, Mother? You must permit me to stay, I beg you!
Do not worry yourself over me. Master Nybeth's artifact will serve, should it come to that. Now get you gone.
Have care, Mother.
Denizens of the Abyss, from the ink of blackest night, I summon you. Darkness to me!
I tried to farm her for more monsters on my playthrough, but I think I only got her to summon 4 times. There's probably a limit to this.
The blood of my dearest daughter, Moldova, stains your hands. Blood calls for blood.
Some of the enemies do start off stilled. I'm kind of curious if the AI will automatically use the exorcising grenades I've given them. He's got a lot of auto things occurring right now. This guy's not have an AI. Clicking. Alright. Let's go ahead and assign some. This is my first take. On the next take, I'll just quickly hop in a training mission and turn on AI. So these are the 7 recruits from Zeon. There were 9 total recruitable enemies, and of course the 10th is the target himself. Go ahead and just turn on regular bars. I like the uniform color of the hit point bars. It makes it easy to tell at a glance who is belonging to who. I have a better sense of who belongs to who because it's my army. I hired them, I trained them, I named them after you. But once they start clashing, it might be hard to tell one warrior from another. Well, so far they have not used the exorcising grenades I've given everybody. That imp just attacked that, the ghost. What, undead versus... This is wild undead, then? Are they on my side? That undead... They're on my side? I wonder if that's a bug, or if that's supposed to imply that the dead are not happy to be used in such a manner. Okay, so he did use the exorcising grenade. He just didn't do it on the initially spawned monsters, who are apparently helping me. They may be wanting to attack everybody for all I know, but so far they haven't done any damage to me. I don't know if mending seeds would hurt the undead, but I did did see mending salves or something in the shop, which say full heal. I wonder if mending seeds hurt the undead, which is a guess. I haven't actually tried it. I wonder if mending salves would kill the undead.
Perhaps they have cause to name you hero after all. You fit the part. But Master Nybeth has taught me much of the necromantic arts. Will you endure them so well?
You use souls and corpses for sport. Do you never regret the path you've chosen?
Simple child. Life and death are but two parts of a whole. Faced with death, a man will do anything to escape it. A soldier is no exception. This is what battle is. The earnest avoidance of our doom. I wonder if you can hear them at all. The whispers of the dead. Their cries. How they yearn to go on fighting. The flames of their vengeance burn bright.
Okay, they can drain to heal themselves. That's good. I really do wonder if this was intentional, because I like it that I've always enjoyed it when AI have reason to fight other AI.
Who are you to use the laments of the dead against them? Why keep them from rest?
How little you understand. The dead are much like the living, you see. Some there are with pure hearts, gentle and kind. But there are also ones who hunger to take up the sword once more and ravage the living. Your war has filled the charnel houses to overflowing. There are legions of dead, only too glad to strike at you.
If I must sever their bond with this life a second time, so be it.
Might do this in one take after all. I think the undead really did help a lot. I didn't have to worry about getting pummeled to death. They pretty much took all the damage. Alright, that was pretty clever, actually. Apparently, even summoned, they can still move faster. I think they should have a higher RT.
Forgive me, Cressida. I go to walk with Moldova once more.
Well, the undead that were on my side didn't disappear like the other enemies did. Maybe it is intentional. I would never have known that if it were not for the AI taking over. Cassandra Obdalord, a Galgastani who once fought for the armies of Galgastan. She was wife to the necromancer Nybeth. Cassandra also practiced the dark art of necromancy, and together they instructed their daughters Moldova and Cressida in its ways. They believed that necromancy allowed those who died before their time a chance to fulfill their ambition. Cassandra battled Denim to avenge her daughter Moldova's killing, but was slain. Perform an action to debuff an enemy. Perform an attack with 100% accuracy and obtain a buff card. If we take a look at the enemy party, here's the target boss. Most of the enemies here are actually water. On my first take, I mistook them all for ice and brought in fire units. It actually didn't go that badly, but of course someone got in cap, so I loaded. Then on the second take, I brought in a bunch of lightning units, and still an archer ran to the front and got slaughtered by one strike from the boss. He did an air gale attack, which, while not strong against my class, he is strong enough to basically crush you. Treasures are as follows. One is in front of this flower patch. One is under the next flower patch. One is under this tree, not directly under, but next to it. and one is under this rock directly, and one is in this lake. As far as enemy loot goes, these 2 frost dragons, I actually need them for my stable, but if you defeat them instead, you get 3 ice worm marks, so that's what I would recommend. Let's bust out our subscriber characters from Coritanae Castle. Now, I will say that these guys are special. Let's go ahead and begin. First, we have Eric Rothschild, CIA.gov. Not really sure he's CIA, but this was maybe the very first subscriber I had. Reginald Banks. These 2 are from the Gates of Coritanae. Then we have Big Damiel and Carlos Augusto Cavalcante. These are from the Coritanae Ward, which is the keep or inside part of itself. The reason why these guys are special, they're level 20. The enemies that I recruited were level 20. They were not D-leveled to join me or anything like that. My union level is still 19, so they're tougher than my characters. And the enemy level is 19, so they're tougher than enemy characters. Cool. Let's go ahead and bust out a bunch of lightning soldiers. We want Alidi or Timothy. We have 2 dragons. We'll bring Timothy. We have a bunch of rune fencers. We have 5 rune fencers in this army and 1 archer. Quite the lineup. And we're going to actually take command of this because I believe that the next episode will be 3 maps. So that'll be its own episode, Brantyn Keep. Thusly, I have some extra time during this episode to do this map personally.
The air is chill. This would make a foul place for battle. Let's on to Brantyn.
That you stand before me can only mean my mother and I are forever parted.
It is she who profaned the dead. I'll not mourn her passing. Yield now, or rejoin her in the Everworld.
Hector, what are you doing here?
I've come on word of Master Nybeth. He foresaw these attacks on you and your mother. He is a necromancer, with power beyond our understanding. He sees much that escapes the ken of lesser men.
But Sir Zabos would never consent to divide his forces, few as they are.
The High Commander turned a blind eye when I made from the castle. You are the sister of my betrothed. May she rest in peace. I could not sit idle knowing the danger you faced.
Thank you, Hector.
There is no fiercer guardian of this place than your mother. Her absence is a warning.
This was their work.
Then we have all suffered a dire loss. Cressida, you should hurry to Brantyn. Let me deal with these dogs.
Rubbish! We fight them together. They've claimed my sister's life, and now my mother's. I owe them dear.
Please, Cressida. Master Nybeth ordered me to see you return safe to the castle. Go. For me, if not for him. After all we've lost, to lose you is more than I could bear.
I'll not go. Not for you, or my father, or anyone.
We are beaten. The High Commander would never say as much, but the people of Galgistan are no longer with us. Master Nybeth is not one to deny hard truths. He sees reality, and so he fears for your safety. I am a knight. I swore an oath to Galgistan. And your sister. I vowed to stand by them in life, and in death. I beg you, save yourself. You must understand. Without you, who would there be to remember Moldova and me as we were?
My sister chose her husband well.
Now my love turns to vengeance, Denim of Goliath.
Heavy stuff. And unfortunately, in this case, I actually agree with the not Goya. I actually agree with the Gagastani forces more. Yes, the war is bad, and Gagastani and Wallister are doing that bad thing, but they are willfully doing so. They're voluntarily choosing to engage in that. Denham's decision to save them from killing each other is to go and kill them both. I'm going to try to take lessons from the AI and try to move a little faster. So I may not be angling for the best of every move and every turn. However, I don't think I'll rush forward and suicide an archer just to do a little bit of extra damage. What's happening to the Griffin is what happens to your AI when they charge forward. They take the full brunt of the enemy attacks.
I am Hector de Daro, son of Briam, Knight of Galgastan. I thank the Father for bringing you before me this day, Denham of Goliath. On the souls of my destined wife and her mother, I swear you will not live to see another dawn!
I think a wizard needs it more than a knight, but he is a beefy knight. I mean, while it's inconvenient he fell for 1 damage, I think he's got enough jump to jump up there. But as we can see, the AI chooses to have a cleric hit an enemy for 1 damage, knocking him down, yes, rather than healing another wounded cleric who's at the front of the enemy army. That's what happens to your guys. Now let me double check. Yeah, he can jump up there. .316 with the lightning bow 2. 218, yeah, let's hit him with a 2. I was hoping for the silence effect. Let's get a denim up there. Slumber Shot deals crushing damage with a chance to put a single target to sleep. Now I was hoping for the sleep effect, otherwise it would have gone for the cleric. Brimstone Hail, an indirect multi-target attack. Level 20 finisher for crossbows. I had clicked it more than once. I think if you click too fast, it doesn't register. I think the tiles have to slide into place before it lets you do something. How much damage would it do to me? 75? Substantial damage to them. How much damage? Oh wow, that's... damage would it do to Terranite? 128. So yeah, I probably want to target this tile. It does the least damage to me. It still does considerable damage to two of them. Vile Wound has a chance to poison a single target.
You are a ferocious warrior, Denham. Though you be my foe, I will not deny you that. The blood of innocents stains your name. Your kinsmen hunt you, and still your blade does not waver. My father, Briam, had the right of it when he said you would not meet your end here.
I want no praise from a creature of Balbatos.
Fair enough. Only think not that all of Galgastan's knights gloried in doing as we were bid. Duty, honor, loyalty. A knight is nothing without these. I could not break the oath I swore to Galgastan.
Then cast down your sword and surrender. It's Zabos we're after.
No matter how futile my struggle, I'll never surrender. I will not break the vows I swore to my kingdom and to my beloved. Fate ordained our meeting. To do less than fight to the end is to dishonor those who've fallen.
Earth, water. Oh wow, that'll just torch him.
You're as stubborn as you are loyal. Are you so eager to join Moldova and Cassandra in death? There is a future for Valeria, for Galgastan. If only you had eyes to see it.
I do as my liege lord bids. Such is the warrior's lot.
Then this frozen plain will be your grave.
doesn't do much damage, but it might leaden him, which will keep him from chasing the archer. No such fortune there. Still chase me, but after that, the archer will have joined that side. $281, nice. Earth, right? That still does 249. It's more than the finishing blow, so I'll hit you with that. That is why the AI cannot handle. Sure, my archer is alone, but he went to go flank them. The AI will charge ahead and get hit by more than one. If anybody else had hit him, in addition to the boss, he would have died. Make sure he doesn't have a grenade or anything. I doubt he does. So the archer will be able to move eventually, so we should continue to take care of these guys over here. I'm sure that the beast tamer would have died happy knowing that the dragon came over and ate his body. Oops, that's my Terror Knight. How much damage to my knight? 61. That's not too bad, but it would hurt this guy too. It would do 500 damage to the enemy in exchange for 100 damage to me. It might be worth it. I'm using the timeline to help figure out who to target. That's why, for example, I hit him instead of trying to finish off this guy, because I knew that this knight would move, which is why I selected him. I wasn't thinking about hitting him. I just wanted to see which of the two knights were ahead of the Terra Knight on the timeline. Gotta start on him sometime. I still can't let the AI take over, because we've seen that he can pretty much one-shot anybody. Well, I can set these guys to AI. No, there's a very good chance to just fly down in range of him, just to shoot him. Even though I have a totally good angle here. Now, I wondered, I'm assuming if I use the finishing blow, I do not get... Come on, I want to actually see what the skill does. Causes melee weapons to hit with 100% accuracy and always frighten a target. I'm assuming if I hit him with the Sonic Blade, it does not count for the frightened target. Let's give it a shot. And he may just be immune to everything. He's immune to poison, petrify, sleep. That's the slumber shot I just hit him with. Charm, stop, curse, and knockback. But he's not immune to fright. Just want to make sure this is a range of 1. Yeah.
You are a worthy foe, Denim of Goliath. Zabos may have met his match. I beg one kindness only. Cressida, my beloved sister. Take pity on her. Moldova, I return to your side.
I like Sir Hector. I don't think he joins you on any of the routes you take.
This defies all reason.
There's no mistake, Lord Regent. The host of Almorica took no part in the siege of Coritanae.
Then Ronway will have no choice but to dispatch his own men to assault the castle. He'll send Sir Leonar. None other can take the field against the hero of Goliad.
A keen insight, my lord.
Very well. Assemble a force 5,000 strong from our armies here at Heim.
At once, my lord.
I beg you reconsider, Lord Regent. I trust you've not forgotten your arrangement with the High Champion. An arrangement with certain obligations. I must ask that you refrain from making any rash moves.
Obligations, you say? As I recall, you are obliged to grant me whatever aid I require to wrest control of these isles. Yet here I sit, waiting, while you lecture me about my obligations.
Stay your anger, Lord Regent. I meant only to suggest that provoking Almorica might not be the wisest course. Have patience, you'll see.
To hell with your patience and your counsel. You there, go. See that my orders are carried out.
Yes, my lord.
Your Eminence would make enemies of us.
Begging your pardon, Eminence, but we've just received a man claiming to be a messenger from Almorica.
A messenger? Here?
And a long ride it was. Are you the Regent?
Why do you hesitate? Swords!
Easy, lads. You wouldn't kill the messenger before you heard the message, would you?
Bold for one so young. Very well, let's have it.
I knew you'd listen to reason. Besides, I think you're going to like what you hear.
You're from Almorica. Who are you?
An upstanding member of the Resistance, naturally. I don't suppose you'd send away the old man, would you? Delicate business, this.
Boldness bordering on insolence. A rare breed. Go on. Leave us, Volaq. This is not for Ladician ears. You may speak.
Right then.
That battle allowed us to update our Warren report with a lot of additional information on people we've already read. So I only read for the updated people, the new information. This is Cressida Obdulord. We encountered her and she ran away during the Bahanna Highlands, and we fought Hector in her stead. A Galgastani who once served her clan in battle. She is the daughter of the necromancer Naibeth. Together with mother Cassandra and sister Moldova, she practices necromancy under her father. In their view, reviving the dead and returning their souls to a mortal vessel merely gives them a second chance to settle their worldly grievances. After her mother was killed by the Order of Tran, she sought vengeance, but was ordered back to Brigantis Castle by her father. This is the lady we fought in Cresseros, who was our introduction to the undead, and we get Donatello there. She was betrothed to Hector, head of House Didaro of Coritanae. They were set to wed at Brigantis Castle after her task at Cressara was complete. Hector Didaro, a Galgastani who served his clan in battle. He was a knight of House Didaro, a family of note in Coritanae. They have served Lord of Coritanae for many generations and are fiercely loyal to the kingdom of Galgastan. Hector was to wed Moldova until she fell in battle at Cressaro. He was garrisoned at Brigantis Castle under High Commander Zabos, but later set off for the Bahanna Highlands to provide reinforcement to Moldova's sister Cressida. He escorted Cressida to Brigantis Castle safely, but was then killed by the Order of Tran. The next episode is going to cover 3 maps in Brigantis Keep. That'll be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Tactics Ogre. I'll see you next time.